Hello and welcome to Art Time with Anderson. This is a review of how to do a blind contour drawing. So here you're going to go ahead and cover up your paper as best you can. So my paper is covered from my eyesight, but I have to have it available to the camera so you can see as I'm drawing. Now, what you'll notice about this line is that I'm not picking the pen up from the paper. I'm going back over areas when I feel like I need to add more detail or I notice something else. I like to say it's as if an ant was crawling along on the object that you're drawing, and that you are taking your pen or pencil without looking at your pen, pencil, or paper, and you are trailing the path that that little ant is crawling along. Noticing, even though this is a candy wrapper, it seems to be square, but it's actually not square. It's sort of crumpled. One corner seems to come up. There's little lines on it. Other than the designs, the actual contour of the candy wrapper involves these sort of ways that the lollipop ends up making indentations and wrinkles and crinkles. So here's an example of a contour map. And as you can see, a contour map actually is a series of flat lines that is describing what is a three-dimensional element. So here are these mountains, and the contours you see above the mountains are telling you how much they extend into space. And in the end, they turn into a flat linear drawing like this one of something that describes a physical three-dimensional reality. And somehow these lines actually give us a sense of that physical three-dimensional reality as if it is receding or advancing. So what we're doing is we are using this concept of contour lines. Lines that describe the physical dimensionality. They're not just an outline. Here, describing the way the corner of the wrapper flips up as it's been crinkled and creased over being stored. Looking at the wrinkles, and finally, the actual indentation that the lollipop itself is making in the wrapper. So looking at not just the design elements, the little flowers and the stars and the text, but also the physical elements, the three-dimensional elements, everything on the candy wrapper that could possibly cause a line. Keeping that line continuous, flowing, going back over to where you start to observe something new. Retracing your steps, letting your pen or pencil lightly trail, not caring if something ends up too far to the left or too far to the right, just diving in to the process of contour drawing, letting yourself zen out and observe the surrounding world, to look closely, to read closely, to more closely observe all the individual characteristics of the object that you're drawing that is right in front of your eyes. It's no longer an object. It is merely a series of lines that describe a shape in space.